parliamentary. Ebekwama NPP, I think. Okay, still okay. NDC.
NDC.
No, it's a
56%.
NDC. I overturn is our constituency.
Yeah, sure, trending.
I mean, 2020 because incumbent MP.
Yeah.
As a NDC woman, no, none was ropa. Social media now. There's a lawyer Emilian Kuma. The 2020, no, almost 45%.
Okay.
And incumbents, 55%. First was a Ua Kofi. At this time round, NDC candidates, lawyer Emilian Kuma. Watcher say yes.
From 44 to 56.
Sir. And in that same constituency, Oko Upper Dintra. Upper Dintra Western. So Obekaya, former MP. Omutu na wa bra.
No, to be could
yes, or no, they declare yes, or organizing Crofama, former MPs, Amoma Tai, Dr. Mahmoud Baumiechi.
Yeah.
Or you're an organization, but John Mahama winning a constituency. And a transport minister in a constituency.
Yeah.
When to me and deliver. John Mahama winning Upper Dintra. West and AC train say that Dintra areas no NPPBs.
Oh, traditionally they've been MPP.
Inti Eban saying and saying
the general wind of change, the general wind of change, when I free 2020, a sort, now a matter of course, say, as a son, or many as a son, so on to me as a son. In fact, share Southern, yeah, I'm passing Jane, Professor Jane, obviously, new region, or Yajuma Hopa, and the mono question back on so on and say, a free cater, a copy lubu, almost all the coastal constituencies. It's in baby Hokra and your own influence. They more especially premix politics in Yadino. And almost all the coastal constituencies at my NDC. Because one premix politics. Almost say MPP for a capitalize on premix politics. Now, I pass it by Umiaka or the Solar.
Yeah.
And say futuristic. And Fiansuni premix a higher dreams are Monty and Yemay and San Camp premix no bra pen money and Ubi a uncle Unim. Afarijuma ho cry is answered ni party about Baymuntin. And you honor check premix, and you honor autumn premix, no autumn and crop near the no the margins be brought to near the Jenny Betuetia. It's your money go and yet Jane
no away now.
Yeah.
And Tabuho, Yama may have a kumsin.
You
now, Omode she said, Guaquaso, more ACCS stations, one overcall, a cobu and yes, and no be a diabano no airtone. And at a point of Quanomosha say areas are a coastal areas no. A bit more omomunya and mamuno, a beman sassy, no more dear project nine no. I tell what do filling station, of course, or Paco for no. Yes, a baby should be so. And then the pada determines do we enquire and answer do we enquire. See, yeah, I won't make effort no, but I need enough.
To what extent did it work?
That is it.
Yeah, you could town hall or a fishing communities no, or mobile or common seminary. Me no am hweye ba kon takrade ena ba kon ashedu keteke e won kran e kamia say MPP ni no e kasa na afarefo na ehuru no tin how can nyina nya no kure mo se mayo the reality on the coast ye wo empona no a ye gi premise na akudi djuma na nya no kure it implementation policies are ben bia de beba wi emudu a emu nwotwe konkono e papa implementation ni asem Mate, Jum.
Okay. Sir, premix and coastal politics. Nipa no di enimunanga sa how comes in order from ziti.
Eti otimidi. Otimidi ni juma yi ya. Obomafo a odina ya otu apa ya kan. Body can tell ma ode koyin.
But at least we knew.
Oluzui. Now call you na elect.
I would just say Kaswa.
Yes, now call you.
Oh wow.
Once in a change election, the big wigs are there on Beko. To
be brave,
Tina may share a slow wusu, our comes in, a fenyo marking, Adom pray.
Adom pray. There's a video I just say, oh, free coalition such as Omuhru say,
in a change election, Befaubi. There be Befabi.
That one new man.
That one.
Nobody say, Uncle Onyenya heavyweight is I. Now we are not on prayer no morning. How a year?
Oh, my team.
Yeah,
my team.
Near wind of change, you know. You better say, you be coach mo na won na ma woti to mission and kofoka and they say no e was some company in fan say the president elect John Dramani Mahama e make sure say dokono be ko 1 cedi dollar no e be ba 4 cedi enye in fan say enye ntam do do e be sha say this pressure we abeto no so na ya odie na kofo de kasa
ya kasa ti aban isan say ye di ya okomodien ye mbufu na mo omanfo no information vacancy every year you who expect say e may enter document free 5 cities emra 1 city enye possible
I didn't hear
e be na possible cost of production e bro no answer na be free e kurase beba enchi na mo na answer na onsa be kan no ne ade no okwan ba ne emfa so enti cost of production it is not possible
and this as say can crowd your politics
na NDC ka kire o say omoba omama document answer ba 1 city bi
there say o ka say mabreso na ye ton dokono 2 cedi ene dokono ye 5 cedi nti omo ni ma ye den aje se bia wo beti so am omo ni ma ye mre
there be niameti ase ne se yen ye ba ye behwe se sika na ho odin so te wa emma se bio eji se anya kwagoduru te se bia 5 cedis a emfie na ye da ye nimi dokono bo akosoro pa na bia 60 ase bia 5 cedis 50 pesos eno e reasonable e mo me ba matete niam bo so de menyi ni se baba. It is a man for no dream, say, ya to Obama, Dramani Mahama, resetting the nation, and actually resetting the price of kinky. The Congress number 1 city, Minini. That's time to be corrected. Minini cry. It doesn't make economic sense. And you're like, and near my boss, at Titia or Hoy and getting Minini, say, which me at Tibi Bosso, Manaba be 25%. And you're likely.
How soon and I will share anymore? Mekai say you call Winiba, Ebrana Omampani, the president elect, or now ordering manifesto new Musam Eltujano, or Cassan the first 90 days, and your ma or Baye, better tax more 11 na or Baby for and what you do to be that sensor Ebama a cabo, I get your being in a F. How soon and I will share? As I say, first 90 days. It's the first 3 months, and or the Ebeyajuma. No first month, and I was showing him, and then come to the 3rd month, and I was just a sad man of the Bayajuma.
Maybe don't know man who and if we're at your cono. Miss say, what be some inti? What's a man, and if we're a Hassan, you see no. First full year. Next year, America year, next year, leap year, in the 365 days. The whole year.
Oh, man, a year.
1 year.
I saw myself 90 days.
Answer Graza over transfer must settle down. Did you maw and appointments of ministers, appointments of chief executives, appointments of all other. In fact, the president of the Republic of Ghana has appointments up to about 6,000. And so now, friends saying committees, joint committees. Yeah, near before Kwakotanasi, hand you over no money and it takes a lot of time. It should be a campaign casa and non-con energy media casa and so on. If by the first year, now what me is I know man how man for no tax we betting tax near the minimum dear. Many has an ayariga a year dream say betting and Kazangaza betting. No nation, no economy ever developed on betting. As I say, you to Abamano and go be here for me supporting 100%, but that is a topic for another day. Only is I know man near the na on start and reset the economy news in Ukraine, video reset the economy, and yet the first year. Let's be fair to him. I am proud of the campaign or come man for come as Emma Omo G, no to Mutu Abaman. Nemo 3 months near the noon to me.
But I say on Oceana or you'll be a why penny. Into him say, Ebi I can say, Cray, Sabi was us here, 8 ministers now, Onyashas no. Edina or Babu after this January 7 now or year announcement no so appointment o be kinti bia no woni na so ntia or this share sabon na still na need to for yen into so
o me de me gidi say enema na ye nkuma low hanging fruits na mango yaso hanu adon sa esuma watimi atini adne yamma no afie dikan no mfanye afi enoma ebetumi a reset economy ne ma nsachire fapem no nsachire aba no ne ade na bia second year third mi gidi pa so ye na adwuma yi a ontimi nkɔ ne etoaso no na emu se NDC ye won adwuma yi pa se omanfo sa ma another 4 years na ye 8 years some NDC ye won adwuma yi pa se omanfo ma on say bia 12 years this cyclical 8 year enough issues with it na emu pa so se omanfo be hwɛ kwan so mama enra me mfikyire ho baby amete o nkran de ni ani die ebinom se ye di bronya pa ye ho atɔ ye nwie ne ma nyina e be sesa enye no kware enye like
eno na omomo expectations e kwosura ebe wi echi no ma disappointed no
yes o ma omampani no o ma aban no kwan ma on tenase emplane ma on tenase execute ebia ne nia MPP for the buy say one this is one factory baako say ye papa na so ye ni ye manage intimacha o ho aye hare ebia mfie mi no mfie nso na wo mantima nye bi no dia I can't defend them na emom no so obi badwin so aban ba afe obesi factories every district am obi anya adwuma ye na so unlikely unlikely it takes time akra
esi yen share some projects asa ye beto abaye yi aban epa hontoma me interest no beko education fa ho ye wra ya wose aduchum eba no STEM facilities vocational facilities any idea omo bia no ebi wakromu eguso a enye completed sa project we no nyina no ewom say obi initiative ona na wo ideas na o de chase aban sesaba akonya se nipa ho fere be kwakotena ministry honom no ewo soro ebe de na o mahunu the road map na those facilities no ye beka say ebe function said we nipa no de susu e bae no na o hwe ni mu possible
STEM under Education Ministry.
Yes.
Enkratasem ewo ho. Esese enkratasem ewo ho. Ese ye kuturi nyina gu enkrata so. Ese wo computer no so. Ebio ese copy wo National Development Planning Commission. Eye me yaza madam for no every month. Ukona one no kokotena ase na one o kasa. Utimi hu se untimi enka se me ye way out of the blue. Our party manifesto mu. It must be in tune with the National Development Planning Agenda. Iti wenu nyina wo ho. Ansa na Dramani Mahama babetina edwaso 7th of January 2025 no. Joint committees, government and incoming government committees ni ade ebehwe sa ankrata nyina. Inti minister or the next minister of education nkomodie for the purpose of example Okujeto Ablakwa. The aye Okujeto Ablakwa minister of education. Obekono na STEM no plan ne ade nyina ewo ho. Womko National Development Planning Commission omekona NDPC so plan. Ahase you know yen social democratic government. Ahaye pese yesesa no mekone sei. Ahaye pese san mekone sei. Nemum no botaye no agenda no near esi eni so ade hunu it must be the same. It you know you go and get the blueprint. The blueprint, and as I say, in tune with the National Development Agenda. Which my changes no money and the name still good now. Yes, ABA and could do 2030. Na yenya or more and Sanu Jumano 100% increase near the India. As for those ones, there should be no change. Approaches in Libya, Western Ukraine. Name and yes, MP before a banana or the idea no buy and the banana the idea no idea nina.
So one krata so. Na na use most in ya kasafa abandoned projects ho. Die omu wieye bisa funding e wo hono ma ebebo ma project na complete. Ana ban foforo na oba no e na wo sokope funding e de beto asa project no so many wie na serve o man for no say school and as de tesa. Especially with education fa hono no. I was saying, Missa, you reduce I say, sub projects are almost no movie, you know, and the be one, and yet likely say, Omobe and Sana January 7, your best way, the president elected in. Oma per funding not one my projects in the best was so. I guess I said, anyone more. I saw the banner that by now, banner so. I was saying, ye deep pressure, a call a one.
One say a part of the plan, say, over funding. plan na wa draw say yebeye no plan no baby nso so say okwan ben ye befa so nya sika de aye plan no baby ne say funding no ebe ko over how many years yes e be funding no be ko over 5 years e be first 2 years no yeah the 80% na the 50% the next years no ebenya yeah the sika aka no be so e ko fasika no wahi e fa e ye besia yakwaji wo United Kingdom e fa e internally generated funds sane mani nyina e wo ho ejisa wokọ na se sika no wo ho na se bi da ho a o de ato aso ni aka no e yade okojo manfo to de ababeto aso a o de ababeto aso e yade a okọ development partner ho na okwakoji a o satisfy conditions na to aso na emo se kokoba se e bi a nia wababedi na de no o de sika ne bi afa kuntu na se inefficiency bi aba baabi shoddy work bi aba baabi inflation of cost bi aba baabi a eye wasudi wa wababedi ade no se obetwe no aba na wabeyi no eba se o jisika no ho wa jisika no ho eba se o de ne kwakogina asini bi adana kwakogina asini bi wa man fair hearing na o man fo nyina tibi na ya sere yen judiciary nso se no masa na o manya ne ntem onye ne fine o man fo sika na mu anya se obia ba na obedi dwuma na okwa na ne nani so ade hunu ne ideas na wu na ne projects na wu na abandoned projects documentaries Adom yayo abandoned projects ni nyina wani tua asem papa asem de se candidate Dramani Mahama shebo pa se oba abandoned projects oba jimra to ho obetwa mra to se bia first 2 years oba complete ni nyina misi me hwe kwan se enye ni nyina no oba complete ebi wo kro bit eso timi sin bo ka se sa project we enye feasible sa project we emfaso ni so ye twam omanfo aboka na so ye behwe na bribi se ensi bio na emum nia obaji atum so obehwe ma awie peye no obeto aso stem no me adun ma awie peye na ho abamfaso ama
die ntia na me bisa fund no obeka ya omampade dada Mahama breso o se asie abeti referral hospital ukwa beni no en abansesa ba no de tie ne se funding eni ho sika no krompo no omaje sika no obi ehu ba bi afa ama to date project omo hyase ne adwuma mi ho nyina no akamrem eba no sano a edwo ha ne ba se ayar sabia ne besi ho a ke be serve from bia woko ne ye refer to Kofodia no nke ye abeti referral hospital e na obekọ until date ye hu akontabuo bia wo ho se sika na ba ye no ho isem ne bedi ye ode ko hefa ade na sika na ho ye de eye project na ma project no akakeke enti no ye ko ye ni no se do mampade dada Mahama ka so ba obeto aso no ye hire nim se na funding ni won ma ko fasika no he
se funding no obi edi sika na mesre maka tim obi no wadi sika na kwan bi be fa so agisika na se ye fa so se eyampase hospital referral hospital abeni kwansom na they very important ansan kra say ye twen onipa kono na yaji sika na ba beto aso no let's be realistic it makes sense ehun hia eto aso mba se be physical free baby na dia to aso ye besia no kwasem no so pe besia obenya project papa also pe besia be there is a lot of money sitting outside there so kokan asemi yi na oji sika no na yimisa we credible be tuye de be ma mbodi eminya ya nka internally generated funds when you abre say opesika o Ghana ha e dey see Ghana when you abre pa na o manfo no ajiudi senya we win over how mean our confidence wo mu if you want to generate funds from within na obenya ne yam fanto aso me katim say NDC ed4 ewo abandoned projects me katim say NPP ed4 ewo abandoned projects eye criminal enye eyamamwesem we should put an end to it nyanka say enough is enough if we say break we project bia no enye MPP de project bia enye NDC de eye Ghana mind de ndino say MPP na sha asio say NDC na sha asio say me mete so a say me hwe na meto aso na me wie etore bia o mo say inauguration ye kopa hontoma no me na me sha say wan frɛ me na o je ho anuonyam
say bia me na me sha say
these are petty things na emu say be no bia akoma beto ne yem no referral hospital wa bi ni kwan so se nyame Adom na Dramani Mahama ne na ban ba na so ni wi na so kwakopa hontoma ya se MPP for na ejaze a ebe ye fe se bi obefre se ba omia na ho se bufu ado ana se the then minister of health kra no afre na onyina de odo abodom na ko bia no eyo manfo eto sika your man for yare any yako obi no money ade nti ne yesi ho hia pa na eni dwumanti a yase
Beda se AC ohene na beneno edi komo anopayi wo hye wo bre no a no nan abo apa ho sema no edunan Adom TV na wo hye utie Adom 106.3 Asempa 94.7 Isra 104.5 ye live ewo AdomOnline.com ye social media handles na no eye active eti ujoni ya anopamu mame bo tani afia social media omo de etwa go no so ebeto ato aso ama ho edi amagye so ene abena pokuwa wenie na yeguso etwen esa electoral commission chairperson ebebo moden na emani nyina no se omampani abedi akire agye atum se ntwodo de wadi na wama aye omampani the president elect omampani agana fato ba ayi no wama no tinkwa ne mu ne adwuma no na obi a etwen isi ediclare wi a na chese adwuma no asi diaka no eya hoboa ya ban ebe hyase wo yenti we no ebe sese ne na wo boaboa ho NDC na esi bi hye se omumabo ho mebu akonta enti akonta bodi de NDC omapani dada ma kan ne tu obomu esa akonta bodi kwa bi aso beba so
ehu hia pa the fact is say mri bi atwam nkontabu ama no nkire se saa na ebetena ho a the fact is say won so awon ibe new governments bibri and declare on access when nkire we so me so me hwe kwan say Dramani Mahama ni na pamfo bebe so mo man omo be declare on access ashasi me wo adan mienu me wo plots insia no mo ne ade no enko nwoma so na yemfa nkonko to parliament be be say da no say kinye ba na yakwakofa ne de ba beto nansia wo ba yi Rolls Royce ni manema otototo no jama uwie sika ye mu nkonta no mo ne ade say country say yanye accountable to ourselves ini baby aye ko we are wasting our time
nti ehia passa ban bi ba omo awu free so no omo bo hwehwe nkrata mu
na omo ba nso so ye be hu womo worth individuals womo worth nema omo wono ne ade na e ba so womo kona se womo bu nkonta ne ya compare
okay beda say na mayenko na yenhwe we emra de enti ya abato ya omo foto no nano memenda e na ye joda e hu sunsanso isi enyamfa maye na wodi nchimu abasa so munya botre na mokeka enima bo bekai se 2020 isi April ne ho e de figures betuto dwa ne nyina no obi akasa e de kansem isi mpeso be yesanfom so ne biem so munya botre kosi se omo benya abaton pesua dodo no a yo mo be declare de beka che krompo do beka se no po beka de wo ho no ho a emfa nsakaye bia emma wabaton sunsanso mu yeti ma me jin mensa enkoba woni ye ediye
say and state that questions will not be invited at the end of this press conference. Madam Chair, please the media, international and local observers, and agents of the candidates. Thank you, Madam.
Is this working? Okay. Good afternoon to all of you, our leaders of the political parties and their agents here present, our international and local observer missions, citizens of Ghana, our media partners. A good afternoon to you and a warm welcome to the National Collation Center at the headquarters of the Electoral Commission. This afternoon, my mission here is very simple. It is to update you on the results that we are expecting at the National Collation Center. You would all agree with me that it's been 23 hours since the end of the polls on the 7th of December. That is yesterday, the 7th of December, 2024. And it's been 23 hours since the close of the 2024 general election. As you may be aware, the Commission has put in place a robust mechanism to receive the results from the Regional Collation Center. By convention, we have been able to declare results within 72 hours after the close of polls. The Commission, however, broke that record in 2020 and was able to declare the results in 48 hours. However, 23 hours following the close of polls, we have received requests and some questions from the general public as to when to expect the results. I'm happy to announce that the results have come in from the Ahafo region, and we are expecting that from here on we'll start seeing the results coming in. We thought that it's important to update our citizenry on the process for the collation of results as it pertains to our CI 127. Because the questions that we have received from the citizens is that, oh, the political parties have results and they have the pink sheets from, the polling stations. And indeed, it is true that all the political parties are giving copies of the results at the polling station level. I think this heightens the level of transparency. But under the CI 127, we also have a process for the collation of the results, and it does not stop at the polling station. It does not stop at the receipt of pink sheets from the polling stations. Ours is quite an elaborate process that involves the political party agents at every step of the way. Additionally, it involves the observers, the media, and citizens as well. And the process emanates from the pink sheets, and it's important to note that the pink sheets form the basis of the results that are announced, whether it is at the constituency level for parliamentary candidates or whether it is at the national level for presidential candidates. But it starts and emanates from the pink sheets at the polling station. Once the results are counted at the polling station and parties are satisfied with the count of the ballot papers, they then go on to fill out the pink sheets, after which party agents sign on to these pink sheets and are provided with copies. As you may be aware, a copy of those pink sheets are posted at every polling station across the country. From there, the pink sheets are sent to the Constituency Collation Center, where you have the agents of the parties as well. And right at the collation center, no counting is done. What is done is simply to collate the results from the pink sheets, and this is done at the Constituency Collation Center. It is done in the presence of the agents of the parties and observers and media partners, and once parties are satisfied, they go on to sign the collation forms provided at the Constituency Collation Center. They are also giving copies of these. And a copy is also pasted at the Constituency Collation Center. From the Constituency Collation Center, the results travel to the region, where party agents are also present. Again, this is not a counting process. As I mentioned, the pink sheets form the basis of the results that are announced and the results that are collated. But the results from the constituency are also collated at the regional level. Once parties are satisfied, the regional results collation forms and the summary forms are filled, and the parties sign on to these, and they are giving copies of these forms. It is at this level that the results are then faxed to the head office, that is at the National Collation Center. Again, the results come through fax, and it is done in the full glare of the party agents who receive the fax, and they review it against what they may have received from their respective parties. If they are happy and it conforms to what they have received, they then endorse it. After endorsement, the results are projected and as provisional results. Those provisional results are brought to the commission, and we scrutinize it. And as the returning officer for the presidential, I go on to sign this. I'd like to ask that citizens exercise patience. It's just been 23 hours since the close of polls. The process is elaborate, it is inclusive, it involves the political parties and observers at every step. And the whole idea is to ensure that what comes up at the end of the day has involved, it's a bottom-up approach that has involved all the agents at all levels. And at the end of the day, what comes up is acceptable by all the candidates and their supporters and the citizens as well. So this is the elaborate process we have. And we thought that this afternoon, it was important to allay the fears and the anxieties of citizens. The Commission is going to intends and will uphold the will of the people as expressed at the polls, and that will is what has been captured on the pink sheets. However, it's important that we exercise patience, we take our time, and we are very thorough in producing the results at the national level. As we speak, we have had results coming from Ahafo, and we are expecting more results coming in the next few hours. We are trusting, we believe that within 72 hours, and this has been the norm, we should be able to declare the results of the presidential election. As I indicated, we broke that record in 2020 and declared it in 48 hours, but we do have 72 hours within which to declare the presidential results. Of course, if all the results come in the next hour and we review them, we would not wait until 72 hours or 48 hours before we do so. It's important to mention also that the delays in some of the collation centers has resulted from the besieging of our centers by supporters of the parties. In the anxiety and in the excitement, some supporters of political parties have besieged our collation offices, making it difficult in some cases for our officers to carry out their functions. We have spoken directly with the leadership of the political parties, and we've asked them to recall their supporters. We believe that this should be done, and our supporters, our staff should have an unhindered access and the free space to collate the results. So as I mentioned, we are looking forward to seeing the results. Of course, in cases where it's impossible to collate results for a particular constituency, where it would not affect the outcome, and where the winner would still emerge winner with at least 50% plus one, the decision has been taken by the Commission to proceed with those results, even if we don't have certain constituencies as part of the final results. Once we come up with the final results, we we'll look at that and include it. But in order not to waste time where there's some difficulty to collate constituency results, we will proceed to collate the presidential results without it, and so long as it does not affect the outcome of the final result. So we'd like to thank you very much for your attention, and we believe that in the next few hours, we should be receiving some of the results. As I indicated, we have received the results from the Ahafo region, and we believe that the others would be coming soon. Before I end, I'd like to assure you, I think the Commission has walked the walk of transparency. We have walked the walk of accountability. We have walked the walk of responsiveness. And we have walked the walk of inclusiveness. And this has been evident from the very start of our electoral calendar, that is in the preparation of the voters' register to date. I think that the evidence is clear. The matter speaks for itself, as my colleagues in law would state. And the transparent manner in which we have conducted ourselves has ensured that this election has been peaceful, it has been credible, it has been fair, and it has been acceptable by all stakeholders. So we'd like to assure you and assure all the people of Ghana that it is the will of the people as expressed at the polls that has been reflected on the pink sheets that will travel from the polling station to the constituency, to the region, and to the National Collation Center that would be declared at the end of the day. It is the people's choice. As President of the Republic of Ghana, that would be announced, and we believe, so help us God.
Mame enkoswa ema wache ebre no nan agbapa ho sema no aduasa Adom TV na wo hye no election headquarters kokromoti power yeguso etwen ye watwenem wo se isi achemu die ntia enioma edile no se munya abotre ema no manta mahodo na wo mo hye the processes a wo befamu ansa na wo mawie abatu din se abato mpesua sei na aba na ema efiri so ba ye sei no process no ewa na wonfa de nyina so anya adwuma wo kina bi eho beba asem te wo so de nyina ye adwuma pepepe na twum ebobo bi so ne ade ba bi ebefa ba bi ebedru ye bewie ba bi e wo se kɔ na party for agent agitum asada isi kratum dia kan national figures ne ho a wo de be sa compilation no ne nyina eye processes a e wo so de ye adwuma ene de wo che ne se de ne ntiemu ne kɔ or the Baye Juma Pepe and Sana or the declaration be abeto abontia or the ato into Gusua chain with Sir Enramuso and na or Mampania Bedi Chiri, Alagi Dr. Mahmoud Baumia or Kasaye, Emma or Mampani Dada Mahama, it's in qua man muni Juma, ya say, what yet to say what di in Kugu. Now Oshemwa a presidential and the parliamentary union and MPP or Madiagu. Na esi weno o ye betimi aka so o ma reporto
enya za na ye kan no
o ma diegu ye kan sa o na
eno ye kan na ye di huru won keke ni mo za so o kan ye o di nkugu
o ma di nkugu ano odin pa na chu
Irene
ye she na fe yenko Upper West
yes so her your body is Upper West reigning na presidential no
yeah
11/11 as a more prime minister na de nyina omoda form seat it's 11/11 e wa hada factors in meaning because meaning say constituency be to say Sisala East and West, especially parliamentary now. I am not assessor. I feel a codema NDC. And trend and an parliamentary PNC. Nanekra, Omunyan Mino, NDC be crabako, NPP be crabako, NDC, a cra to Asumino. It's a swing constituency.
PNCBS say no.
Sep Mekaya
NPP back just in 2016.
Mekaya ni ndi kura PNCD na mse Hillary Man. People's National Party. Obedi ade 27 months. Na Hillary Man every sisela. Edio PNC so no na otie eda no ansa na chiri sebe odomakuma wo be fa no ne ade. Na emo no let us face it. If 1992 Jerry Rawlings Apenso northern areas no more tilted towards NDC. Inti afia mframa ebo NDC afamu no. Enya wan wase Upper East. Ho nyina be turning green aba mo no fe.
And the yen wan say we ka se we dey na komodie mu. Eye Dr. Baumia.
Amfa.
Ho no senka the na expectation is a feel crank bia e ba no north side ho no ni ade ya. O say MPP ni NDC no omoti ko etinity e wo so ho no so no
ebia ni napodia ye kan say Asante region o Asante de sonro yan vanko Kumasi o Kumasi de sonro yan vanko ono ankasa constituency eso ate mframa e bon e boma NDC and only the major consideration, the major consideration. It, you know,
to me, I can say a show for a woman can stand there.
One more sample baby on paper. Say a baby by na NPP, yeah, dear war northeast, and as a northern region, year, Chimupenomani, I don't know. Factors being a man on con a door NPP, name one traditional a Yipa Vijay Rollins time, NDC. It is a quack say NDC once I a cornerstone on Kubiu. Na John Mahama, as she said in near me, na John Mahama, as one a train, yet they are channel near there. They are likely to go back to NDC. No question, Minister, Asante region seats here, and the NDC, market on the wall. Same people vote me, she show me 2028, almost 1 year.
2028, you cry there, because 2016 seats, Nibia, NDC, JJ, no. A BNP PGG free NDC, 2020, almost 1 year back. It's likely to by 4 years' time.
In 2028.
Yeah, 2028.
You're 24, Mrs.
But I don't know, you, yes, I was saying your personality, no. And that's a political party say, Ebia, in fact, a poemantic. As some council, a poemantic with a MPP, but as a personality, na a year, obi free a poemantic kojina NDC. Sa factor no, in favor of a one manner.
They are me who in say, politics, my share politics now who say, they determine your election, it's true, especially in Africa. Me who say ethnocentrism, your back. A him fan away free, a him fan away free. Way more a dorsum, a more party, and the other side, and so a party. Me who say no, your back or ethnocentrism. And a second one, excessive partisanship. Me party the new way you and a personal interest. And so back me who say we are me got to Ukraine and menya womb. And as a nipa me got to a money mini penny into me toman no winia menya bibi womb. And also one part. And economic issue. So say I sit in a at the same saying that a befa. And I feel so by a modern bo, a buying or test one, or also the modern bo to say. And I think that baby are you free, I'm from ethnocentrism, tribalism, it play a key part. Because over most of your election, you better abandon, you know. Certain people are holding near who they are shanty region. Say, beso bet you a bed, then we and most of the account areas, one place. Now the other minority groupings. NDC side now. Nti say no drew enough aka swing, you know. Say him fan. Why never call him? Why never call him? On the central region, see her central region map wa. I na NPP.
Yeah.
But that change be ba and I be swing your pa and NDC from central region you and this year baby ba ho a shock me pa western region. Baby I green. They didn't see that. They see by me, but they didn't see that. Our western region, baby, I green. Wow. Constituent second D, Takra, de Quesmin, Team Escado. They didn't see that. They didn't see that. Baby, should be blue. 10 PP. So when the born said they should be blue. But this time round, second D, not the other. Like I said, could see some call show second D. Obi cry beside. Honorable Mesa said, Honorable, sure, I know issue. No, so and this for you did, and this for you did, a better baby, I'll way did. This a memo on showdown. And the son not BB show.
Just say,
Sana,
because pressure no the man no. We bow say be you guys over market you wine. Over also be you can we way. And I'll buy our TV. No, so cultural center walk through why tourism now they almost say no. Also be a market no. So COVID no so buy no. More money si can be right and call baby sectors be no. Almost no massa. Once I was so be a market today. While the pressure to be bizarre is honorable messa. We are really calling the
you.
And this way did
that one saw him.
Takwanswayim, one very strong NPP base. But this time
How population is
very huge. Very huge. But already 10 out now.
54.
Or
55%.
And we could win a crowd of 47.1 winning.
Yes, but Osha Mrekuduka.
Wow.
A Sheikh Issa Taylor. Ohuna na body kuha na gezi dinechi fans pa fans.
But at least fans not reflected.
Issa Taylor fans.
I follow to 36%.
Mira independent ni figures ama. Ono su krabe 10,000 bi wo ha. There's an NPP no almost split votes no. So the other time the same lady.
Yes.
Or votes.
Emma Mrekuduka just 0.1% in the winning 2020. It's a many surprised as Adame in 2024.
Then city baako na NDC Krehomans and city omu na wini. And so soja for buy na de omu dwane.
In 2020 no.
You.
Mrekuduka had a 33.6% in the winning. And our NDC candidate near 33.5. 2.1%. There are some seats in the Honoma. You bet you it's only 0.1. Na independent ni woman. It's affected no. 2024 independent no. For somebody.
The same woman.
And Ama NDC no overtaking Mrekuduka.
Obviously, this time round, independent no, vote no a drop away. It was significant, but a drop away. And a drop away, and if you were NDC candidate, no, and I feel ultimately a change Mrekuduka so clearly.
And so independent as in central region, it be ho.
Yeah.
Now, me say sa seat no, there was Hasen South.
Okay.
Hasen South, there one seat Reverend Intim Fojo. So I heard na independent on an anchor say here one the next election.
Obehano.
Because in 2020, independent and the same thing Kofi Damte. Ono crowd the second with NDC 4 crowd or no. Kofi Damte figures.
It was so.
Yes, it means NDC your major year kakrebi. No munya votes be and come signed him for you. And in 2024, same Kofi Damte no, when your votes on 15,000, but on number around 11,000.
That's a lot.
10,000 plus. It's
Okay.
the NDC show kakrebi by 14 honors area. And team for you. Independent Kofi Damte no.
Or free or your wedding.
Yes. Tears all one in the casa, team in the casa. Say, be I'm a call or I'm in San Colas. Yeah, no, but I guess now Covino was some bad for the third time.
And on the bad side, there was a reverend or sign.
Where's me a hunting?
Democracy. I didn't know one in Quacasano, and Quacasano.
That's a party as
a ABY and a Casai. And I'll see you after 2020 election. Obia friend besi time one or copy form 2024 so be con. And it's almost friend within some 2 weeks if you had
I mama friend in term. Okay.
Yes, just she also. I want to 2020 no. MPP at the 0.1%, and the union was she also. Now yes, 2024.
Adane.
Yeah.
I don't insist that we also the NDC strong.
Yes.
Since 1992. And we trend in the way a whole election it. NDC stronghold. Yeah. And this time John Mahama saying winning. So it means a presidential in 2020. And a Danema NPP.
Okay.
You know, since 1992. And a parliamentary so no Dr. Kwekwe Free 2016. And Obe Rini, yeah. So 2016, the figures no. On the then regional minister, Paul Evans Edu. Now Paul Evans Edu, man for no one is a watch it. Again, and so near my view 1 to 2 years. And so no, Obe Rini. But in 2020, the same Paul Evans Edu. So no constituency, no, as a uncle. The figures now. 10 an hour can.
Very 0.1.
Yes. Less than 100. Less than 100. No. Not just a Paul Evans say you do know. Na but the whole na almost contest here 1 seat almost contest almost call court demonstration.
Yeah.
Almost call all but still
imagine sapa into no monti omopase.
And we party say and yes kwakuye tin na get say na get say e kasa kire no say say me 0.1% every ni se betumi anka me ntwe me honam rande ma ba we bi
into Dr. Kwaku free
one could
good.
Who is after 2 terms or no can after 2 terms or no on a hunch no and politics and you do and die man
good
me ne kasa kwa na so wo na fu koko afu bi mu kra nji no okojina adua bi ho no ne me kasa so no dey any problem so
I tell you be na say otwe ho na foforo so
because
from Sabre ni na do say na NPP e ya unpopular
after onim say ho no nye NPP na ebia how 2020 ne call no area the third election no NDC the young person ebeba now the banner young person e dey see from say dwan no we no hwa Kofi Bente no FM na say hwi also man hene so ba e wa ha no Festus Bomangama
waboso
one other area touch myself. Abrasibu kwa mankese aba.
Yes, na AC person kan bibia minim say hwi also no.
Oh no
Okay. Nti no hwa na man hene ne ba no wo mu. And no nso free abrochi ne ba ya. Ti na emu ye. Ti no hwa no ye to on nante pa be bia.
Right.
Because no or cash no. But the NDC forecast say once a year almost seat in there, they should go back for it. And a street almost kokonya as a city. And one new figures are they say a Hunter West.
Yeah.
As this year no NPP for almost 1 year shepa. Almost 1 year shepa. The entry a Hunter West. A Hunter West are called green. Yeah, the only time NDC we need that seat in 2012. So okay, former GIPC boss.
Yeah.
George Kwame Abuaji. Only to me, we need that seat, you know. Edema or Monte Yenre Hawa or Motu Maba or Hunter West NPP from
throughout. The NDC penetrated 2012 parliamentary.
Yes, man.
And almost 2024.
Yes. A changing hands in 2012 following election.
MPP Jomadi.
Yes. And this time, you know, the MP Parliament Chieftaincy Minister for quite some time, you know.
Yeah.
The Hondo Dunakaka. You know, man for no, it's a say or an agents of a sample by MPP for this offer. And candidates or Munya, you know. Doduana cancer and Honyadi, Papa. Which is a NDC candidate, you know. Charles Bisiu, Ninia Bano, the Kukua Bisiu, no. The energy and the crack Kukua, no. Nenye easy. On say, a do baby and not our personality. So we call contest. Now, the opponent Yarin can no can near market and get here. The owner they have Kukua and say, on Tia Handakasa. To Roman is all your hunting. So, there's an Toquano, afternoon, NPP for more can be BKK. But Kukuana still no move. The young one say Kukua BCU 59%. And the second person, when you are sitting at the AMA NDC.
Okay.
Yeah, so a year and a half, and yes, NPP. Because
I want to win into us soon.
There be so when you formidable candidate.
Yeah.
Because Dodoana who is a power tech or a ECG contractor or Western region. The ECG supplies now they on one a NPP for who is our cash. This our cash they are obey to me a more. I maintain seat. But I need when to me and succeed Kojokum. Kukua BCU, very, very massive showing.
Mamema a share 4 updates out of 276 constituencies. No, 203 aba inti aka 73 ye beba abeka ho. O share 203 ya aba no a NDC ekita 151 oha ene adwenu bako ena MPP ekita 52 eho ena yegina 203 aba 151 NDC, 52 MPP.
Yes,
it was way.
on the in 2020, NPP forecast some of the factors and Maumu lose seats in the Galamsey issues.
Yeah.
And to a baby, I mean, say, Omo man Galamsey, maybe our figures never go in their favor. But over central region, western north, all looks green. To me, name a fee be a baby on the say. Maybe on a wind of change there. Because here some exercise be waha. Say, you say Galamsey constituencies, no. And him fan a war. And who baby I deep colors na is a honor Galamsey, no. Ejina. There be any area so be quiet. 14 towns and a year Galamsey or